Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is first down, under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. From the gun, it's Allen. He keeps it himself. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn into a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up third down.
On 3rd and goal, here's Allen. That's a short one. Caught by Goddard. And he'll get this only down to the 6-yard line. So for the moment, the defense with the stop as we get to 4th down. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to go out of bounds well short of the pylon. And the defense holds. That'll be a turnover on downs. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll work his way up past the 10 to the 15. That's good enough to give him some breathing room and give him a first down. And the big night continues. That last run gives him yardage to put him over 100 for the game. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Throwing right. It's taken in. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
On play action. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. It's picked up by the Dolphins. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown.
Holding offense.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. Now Goff. This one taken in by Reynolds. And He'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run here. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Go.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
The defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd down. And not. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
When this offense took the field, in their mind, Mike, they want to end this game in regulation. You do not want to play for overtime. And now as this 4th down comes up, I think this coach has a decision to make. Do you remain aggressive and keep the offense on the field and try to end it here? Or do you make the safe play and punt the ball away and settle for overtime?
The visitors' offense and Deontay Johnson getting set to get back to work. Here's 1st down. Now it's Allen. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Jets offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Value 1.
From the gun, it's Goff. He connects. It's in the hands of Reynolds. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Trayvon Diggs, tight coverage, and he knocks that one away. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
12.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Open man downfield is Higbee. Now the Dolphins going to use the 1st of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. On the ground, Williams. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. 2nd down, 8 for the 1st down. Here's Williams. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. And they'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Here's a big one. This 3rd down. Williams.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
And now the timeout will be called, so they are in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So, this one in the win column.
It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Jets and the Steelers under the lights on Sunday night.
EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tonight, the third of three on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the New York Jets and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Playoff football has arrived. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, partner, best time of the year. It starts with Super Wild Card Weekend, 3 days, 6 games, and this matchup as good as any of them.
Yeah, and really, it's so funny, Mike. We watch these regular season games all year.
Third and final of the games today, this Wild Card Sunday. It might be the best of the bunch. And off we go on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger, but to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season by one more week.
A second down throw for Stroud. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Yeah, that's just a tough break here in the early going of this postseason, Mike. Everyone stresses the value of the ball, especially in the playoffs. Not only does that interception put an end to this drive, but it also gives all the momentum here early to their opponent.
First and 10 now from the 36. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
Still first down.
Throwing, Goff. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. 2nd and 7. The NFL's 3rd leading rusher a season ago, it's Kyron Williams. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Throwing here is gone. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This will be a 48-yard attempt. Sly's kick is good. And the Jets are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Here's Lad McConkey to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Steelers offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. The open receiver is Dotson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense.
Penalty yardage moves them closer for this 3rd down attempt in his 3rd and 4. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Montez Sweat that time fights his way in to record the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Wow. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The visitors' offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They were able to turn that opening drive into points. 3-0 our score as they start again with a 1st down. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. To throw is Goff. He's got the veteran. That's Robert Woods. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Goff to throw. A pass deep for Reynolds. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. On the give, it's Williams. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Here's a 3rd and 10. Goff to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Steelers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. This one is caught by Dotson. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Here's Stroud. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes. tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
On play action, Stroud. That's to the sideline and taken in by Wilson. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Holding offense.
Running is Jacobs. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that 1st down play.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Here we go.
Throwing is Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. That one is good. And the Steelers will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
This will be returned from the 6. He's to midfield. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll go with Williams. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go play action with Goff. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets will take a 6-3 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Stroud. He's got his tight end. There's Ertz. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. 1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. Third down and 9. Now, Stroud. He'll try and get there on the ground. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. Now, a fair catch, and he'll take it at about the 24-yard line. This team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll take this to about the 28. Alex Singleton there on the tackle. On 2nd down, Goff. It is brought in by Josh Reynolds. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. On play action, Goff. Pass caught right side by Higbee. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Jets have a 1st down. From the gun, it's Goff. Catch made. That's Woods. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. And he's in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, New York. That a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. So now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and got to see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Steelers offense back onto the field for their next possession. They're in a 10-point hole. It's 13-3 as this drive starts with 1st down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Taking off. Stroud avoids the contact as he slides to a stop after picking up the 1st down.
2J. Don't worry.
They'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Already.
2nd down and 8. From the gun, here's Stroud. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete. Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 4th down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll find his tight end in the middle of the field to Higbee. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down by... as they convert on 3rd and 3. They'll stay on the ground. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Michael Pierce there to meet him. A 2nd down throw for Goff. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Akers. Man. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Jets 1st down. Here's Goff. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now Goff. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Goff to throw. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Steelers offense going to take over just before the half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with first. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
So we are, and apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Jets offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He connects. It's in the hands of Reynolds. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one? A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw is Goff. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Here's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Throwing, Goff. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. They'll run here with Akers. And they finally get him down. Good gain on the ground, but hold everything. Maybe a reason he got so free. Kirsten Darrisaw, a first-round pick in 2021. Guilty that time.
2 for 1.
Now, Goff. He'll find Woods. That one is caught.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal. On the bootleg, it's Goff. This one caught at the 4. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll try to run this one in. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal. From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he'll move it out of harm's way. A gain of 3 up to the 4-yard line. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment, defense.
Here we go, let's go.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Off he goes. Stroud avoids the contact as he slides to a stop after picking up the 1st down.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steelers.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Stroud going to set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential. Your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
The Jets offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. That's into the hands of Akers. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. On 2nd down, Goff. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Goff. This one uncorked, looking for Woods. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Devondre Campbell brings him down. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. Oh, he gets it right back. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back. and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet.
The Jets offense ready to see what they can do. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Jets. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Goff has his offense ready for this 2-point try. Running is Akers. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2, unsuccessful. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now give to Jacobs. He'll run right. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And will bring up 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. This is taken at the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Hold on. Check.
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. One quarter remains here in this AFC. On the ground, it's Akers. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. He gets this one complete to Reynolds. It'll be a pickup of 10, and the Jets have a 1st down. Here's Akers. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Now he takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's taken in by Higbee. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing here is Goff. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Jaden Reed was the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
To the goal line and in. Josh Reynolds. Touchdown, New York. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. He finds the veteran Ertz. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Here we go. On 1st down, it's Stroud. Now he'll run. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully,
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make...
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are able to edge a bit closer. We're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
On 1st down, it is Williams. Now, flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. The drive begins with a run by Williams. He'll get a couple of yards back, but it will be 2nd and long. They'll go again with Williams. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. This one is caught by Reed. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Stroud. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. Third and 5. Stroud to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Downfield, there's the veteran Ertz. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Now, Stroud. That complete to Jacobs. Well, they'll get the penalty yardage back here. Pickup of 10, and it will be 2nd and 10. Now he'll run it. Stroud avoids the contact as he slides to a stop after picking up the first down.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
All right.
Back to throw. That into the hands of Hubbard. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Stroud. Catch made right side by Wilson. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. And the Jets force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. On the option, here's Williams. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6. 3rd and long. It's another run here for Williams. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. Past the 40. Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. Things not looking good. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Here we go.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one a win for the visiting Jets.
Madden football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Jets and the Bills. All that and more coming up next.
Playoff fever has come to upstate New York, and there's a look at Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Buffalo Bills. Hello, everyone. It's a berth in the AFC Championship game. Off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. As we get a peek at the former Red Raider and 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest. And I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one. Because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
Harris going to get it again on second down. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. They were trying to liven up this playoff game very early on. Pretty deep throw, but good coverage.
I think they were counting on the defenders being a little tight, a little over-anxious early, and trying to catch them flat-footed and get a big play.
It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. So here come the Jets for their initial possession of the game. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff.
Eddie Moore that did his part in the wild card win with 3 touchdown passes. Now, he's going to get a bigger test here in round 2. But his unit is in rhythm, and they're playing as well as they have all year long. I wouldn't be surprised if this defense, though, tried to get after him early with a little extra pressure. If he can handle that, he can have another big game, though.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
To throw is Goff. That's to a former Bill. It's Robert Woods. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. They're down to the 41.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Flushed out right. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Goff now to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. Akers is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
Escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Now Goff on 3rd and goal. That's going to be caught by Reed. He's got a Jets touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Jets are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Shoves him aside, pushing his way through. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. First down, and they go back to Harris. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
Now here's Mahomes. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Now it's Peterson. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Gone.
That's into the hands of Woods. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
They'll run on first down with Akers.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Goff got his man complete over the middle. That's Reynolds. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. A give up the middle to Akers. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Goff. Reynolds with a catch out on the right side. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Here's Goff. Under pressure, they got him again. Christian Barmore. He's the one that drops in this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
They'll set up the screen here to Akers.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long, because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
Sly able to put this one through. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy by the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And here come the Bills. And you work so hard during the regular season to earn that bye to go to the divisional round fresh. Well, maybe they're too fresh because they've come out here pretty flat.
And how many times have we seen it? And let's go to other sports now. Let's go to basketball, baseball, those ones where the playoffs are a series. And you see teams who were playing before versus the team that had the bye, and they take them on. And how often does that team that had been playing before win game 1?
Right.
Almost always, right? Feels that way anyway. When it's a one-shot deal like the NFL, that's critical. Because now you come in and you get the momentum, you can take them out in that one game and it's over. And those other ones, that team at home usually gets a chance to recover, and they're usually the better team.
Well, they better halt that momentum on the other side quickly, or this might be their last game.
Yellow.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Got his man, that's Luke Musgrave. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now Mahomes. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. That was Patrick Peterson from his cornerback spot whirling in for the sack.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And the Jets will take over. New York ready to go again offensively. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added onto their lead, but that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
Here's Goff. He's got Higbee complete right side. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there, and how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come up and put a hit on him, do they?
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. To the air again, Goff. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not.
A sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
And Akers, he is not going to get there. They mark him short of the first. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Matt Araiza now on to punt this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Escapes the sack. Dancing to his left. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throw left side, got to be taken in by Harris. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
3rd and 12.
Mahomes now to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Mahomes going to throw.
And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From the 39, Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Being chased out left. Fighting to stay upright. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
2nd and 10, a very chilly. But no snow, and I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
A short throw to Musgrave.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will do it for this first half.
A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter.
And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
Now Goff. He'll find Reynolds over the middle. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory.
Jair Brown on the stop there. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Williams. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing Jones.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him. That it's going to lead to 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far. I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
On the return is Peterson. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. From the gun, here's Goff. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 10 yards there. Ball for a first down. Goff now looks to throw. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that could be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Goff now to throw. Flush to his right. This is caught. It's Woods. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And now we'll get a delay here as they try to give themselves a little more room for the punt.
Game, offense.
I think they're just a product of trying to buy themselves 5 extra yards.
And they want to help their punter out, right? Help with the angle, trying to pin the ball deep. That's exactly what they did there.
Here's the Jets punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
Here we go. Clown. Out we go.
Jones throwing to start the drive.
Setting up the screen, Harris.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
And not that the coach asked me, but I do like the call there to start the drive. Looking for something maybe to jumpstart this offense. And they decide to run a little screen play. Maybe give their running back a little bit of space. Mission accomplished. He turns that into good yardage and a quick first down.
They hand this off to Harris. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
Holding offense.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Okay, here we go.
Looking to throw. Jones. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. It fights him off. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
Here we go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on for the 5th time here today. This is taken at the 15. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Reynolds will go in motion right. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. Ooh, with a juke. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Holding offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Back to throw. Goff. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Josh Hines-Allen. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. To the right side, that's Whittington. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Half jumbo.
Now motion left with Mooney.
Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Half 88. Up we go.
On 2nd and 10. Jones.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. A throw out wide to Woods, complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Sly able to put this one through.
And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be.
Back now in Buffalo. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Encroachment, defense.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Mooney, the motion man right.
Back to throw. Jones. And that is incomplete here.
Najee Harris, the one he was looking for.
And it's 3rd and short.
Here we go, hey.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. Breaks a tackle. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Looking deep here for Mooney.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Darnell Mooney, the target there.
And it's 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding offense.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Open man is Kirk, complete. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Now here's Mahomes. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Holding offense.
So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Mahomes now to throw. And they try to set up the screen, but that almost disaster as it falls incomplete. Very nearly a turnover, but it's 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And they will take over 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. And now first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. 2nd and 9. They'll try the air now with Goff. Over the middle, complete. That's Reed. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Goff. Short throw, it's Higbee. And some room to maneuver. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Higbee.
from 17 yards out. And the Jets are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And there is a lot of shock in the stadium. The top seed, the favorites, really getting handled thus far in this divisional round and getting close to a disappointing one-and-done scenario in these playoffs.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
Mahomes going to throw. Musgrave's got it outright. 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Now it's Mahomes again. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Hey, 43, 43.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
That's to the sideline, and it's intercepted.
And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big, they just sent their receivers out, let it fly, but the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
There on the stop was Leo Chanel. Here's 2nd and 10.
They run it again with Williams. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle.
51 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
Hey, 76. 76. 76.
Now it's gone.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Sly able to put this one through.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
It certainly has not been the outing that they envisioned on their home turf in the divisional round of the playoffs, and they have been pushed around, and now their backs against the wall. That's complete to Mooney.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
From midfield, here's Mahomes.
A short throw to Musgrave.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 25-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, CD, this is the ideal situation, the fourth quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
The Jets advance to the next round as we say so long, everybody.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.